Hello everyone, Jordan from Medford Collectibles back here. We got a PSA return. This one is making its way to us from February of 2021 is when this was mailed out. This was part of the 60s special they had, 60s baseball special they had back in Q1 2021. So these cards have been away for 16 months, nearly, I guess, 18 months. They just came back yesterday. So gonna open them up here. Got a bunch of 1966 tops in here. I think there's only one card that's not a 1966 tops. A bunch of tops, high numbers, Hall of Famers, rookies, different things in this order. Some pretty good cards. As always, give us a follow, give us a like. Medford Collectibles on all the platforms. eBay, MySlabs, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I see our website there, and also email address, and also on Whatnot under Medford Collectibles. Twitter as Medford Collect. Now let's get into this. We've got a 20 card order. A couple of these did come back with some unfortunate news. I did not open these yet, but I did see the grades. So their paperwork. This total order for the only 18 of the 20 cards they sent in were graded. They sent 2 of them back, and I'll show you those as well. But for the 18 cards, it only cost us $182, $9 per card for this grading submission, which is pretty crazy. So this is before all the stuff went up, and again, because it was that quarterly special, we got a great deal, $9 a card. Looks like they may have sent us some cardboard gold sleeves here. What is this? Oh, it's just some paperwork you can order this stuff. So the PSA cardboard gold sleeves. Oh, I got Zion cases in here now as well. 10% off Zion cases. And graded guard. Card protectors there. So if you guys are interested in those, there you go. Let's get into the cards though. Like I said, got some real good ones in here. Actually, one of the ones I couldn't grade, I thought was going to be a very valuable card, but unfortunately they sent it back to me. But still did pretty well. So let's go through the ones they didn't grade first here. Like I said, I've not looked at them yet. These cards were all bought from the same auction. I bought them from an auction, a collection, back in probably early 21, late 22. I'm sorry, late 20, early 21, late 20. These cards were bought. First one here. They gave me a refund for this. Miscut, do not hold her. So I was expecting this to be a PSA 7. And instead they sent it back as miscut. So, you know, probably more like a 6 had they actually graded it. A little something going there in the back. But they're saying it didn't meet the size requirements, miscut by the factory. So kind of unfortunate, 'cause that's a great looking Hank Aaron. But that's the way it goes. So I don't know if I'll send this in somewhere else. If I sell it, I'll just sell it with this stuff with it so people know. I don't like mess with that. Second one here is a Willie Stargell they didn't grade. Same reason, miscut. Again, pretty unfortunate. But you can see another pretty high grade, 66 Stargell. This one's not quite as valuable. I had this as a 6 or a 7 as well. So they don't say altered or trimmed, but they're saying they don't meet the factory size requirements. So I have some other 66 tops here. I did not measure these before I sent them in, but they looked pretty good to me when I sent them. I mean, if you look here, there's your Stargell, and behind it you have a Tom Tresh, just a common. I mean, I don't really see how. I don't know how they're saying it's miscut, to be honest. To me, they look the same size, so I don't know. I have no idea. maybe slightly smaller, I guess. I don't know, it looks pretty close to me. But they didn't charge me for either of these. They sent them back as ungradable. So again, these are probably cards that I do think they're both probably 5 or better, right? Maybe not 7s, but 5 or better and worth getting graded. So maybe I'll try them with another company. I'm not really sure, but pretty unfortunate for those two. Put the Tom Tresh back in the sleeve. Highly valuable. So those two are out of the way. Again, unfortunate that we had those two come back as not gradable, but you're gonna see there's some good ones in here that made up for it. And they didn't charge me, so I mean, I guess that's always a positive thing. All right, let's start. 1966 Topps Robin Roberts, high number 530. Got a PSA 8. So these cards were in very good condition, which is why I sent them. I know it was cheap, but PSA 8 there, very low pop, at 8 or higher on this card. That's a couple $100 card or $100 card in that grade. Hall of Famer Robin Roberts. That was actually the best. I expected a 7 on that. That was the highest grade I got. I got 2 with that grade. So I'll show you the other ones as well. Next to the Minnesota Twins card. I had expected a 6 on this. It is got a little corner damage there. So it came back a 5. Probably just a little too OC, and it does have something on the surface there. I didn't clean these cards off, like try to get any wax off or anything when I sent them in. This is my first grading submission I ever did, going about a year and a half ago. So you can see it's got something on the surface there. I probably could have done a little work to this and made it better, but it's okay for a 5. Again, $9 to grade it. This one I was hoping for big things. This is a tough card to even come across, let alone in a high grade. So I had thought this was going to be a 7. The Horace Clark came back a 6. So missed by 1 there, but still pretty valuable on a 6. Tough to come by this card again in any kind of decent condition. So corner's probably just a little bit too rough to get the 7, but we'll take the 6 there. That's one of the better cards in the submission. Next here, Cardinals Rookie Stars, card number 554. I expected a 7 here. And I'll put what I expected up here in the corner. And this one came back a 7. So Joe Horner, George Kernack, Jimmy Williams. Again, this Topps high number from 1966. So pretty good there with a 7. Next here, we've got Mel Stottlemyre, card number 350. This one's not a high number. Nothing too crazy about this. I sent this in because I thought it was going to be a better grade. I had a 7 on this as well. This one came back a 4. I think I see it already. I think there's something on the surface there that I didn't notice, right on his elbow. Kind of looks like there's a mark on the card right there. Right here. Unless that's on the card. Yeah, I think it's something on the surface there that I probably missed. Because otherwise the card's much better than a 4. So that was kind of unfortunate. That's only worth probably 10 or 15 bucks in a 4. But again, I paid $9 for it, so it's okay. Next to the Frank Robinson, 1961 Topps. So you had to get the 20 card minimum for this. So at the time, I didn't have any 60s cards that were in decent shape. So I found a 61 Frank Robinson that I thought would do decent. I had this as a 5. Man, the corners are really banged up in the back. I don't know if they were that bad when I sent them or not. I don't remember. But came back worse than that. Came back a 3. Yeah, this one's pretty chewed up. If it looked like that when I said it didn't deserve a 5. Some of these, I didn't do a video on these. Some of these I wrote the grades down after, and I tried to remember. So this one I could have just marked down incorrectly as well. It does definitely not a 5 with how bad it is. But 61 Frank Robinson got a 3. There's a couple good ones here. I had both these McCovey. I had 2 McCoveys. Both high number 550. Hall of Fame Will McCovey. I had both getting a 7 was my guess. You can see the one on the left's a little better center, but the coloring is not as good. So 2 of the same card. two of the same grade, both got a 6. This one's a little probably too far OC to get the 7. The one on the right looks, centering's great on it. Again, looks like there might be some stuff on the surface potentially. Edges are a little rough cut, but pretty good there. Those 6s are still pretty valuable in that card. Still well over $100 for a 6 and that Topps high number there. Next we had a K-line, card number 410. K-line I had a 6 on, came back a 6. So OC, but sharp card, just OC. Too much to get any higher than that, so I did have a 6 on that one, so it's pretty good there. Next here, Roger Craig, another high number, card number 543. I had a 7 on this card, came back a 7. So a sharp looking card there. Again, high number, tough card to get, pretty expensive card. So take a 7 on that one. Card number 540, Denny McLain. I had a 6 on this card. Got some stuff on the back there. I think that's probably why I marked the 6, and you see it's OC on the back. But they gave this one an 8. So that's a great grade on that card. Again, these Topps high numbers are very difficult to find, and at 8 or higher are very valuable cards. So this card's probably a couple $100, $200 to $300 in an 8, even though it's just a common. But since it's the high number, short print, tough to come by, a little more valuable. So pretty pleased to get that one back in an 8. And these cards will all be for sale. None of these are ones I'm going to keep. These are all sent in to invest in other things. So if you guys are interested to look for high numbers, reach out. Another high number here, Willie Davis. Expected a 5 on this one. Card number 535. So it came back a 6. Little OC, but did a little better than expected. So got a 6 on the Willie Davis there. Another high number there. Jerry Adair, another high number. Card number 533. I had a 6 on this one as well. I came back a 6. See, the centering is just tough on these cards. What is that? There, they got something inside the slab. You know, a little piece of plastic in there. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I don't know if that's... Yeah, it looks like just a little piece of plastic inside the slab there. See that? Yeah. So, got a 6. Good looking card. I got a Juan Marichal from 66, card number 420. I had this as a 7. This one came back a 6. So I missed by a little bit on that one. One off. But a nice looking card. Tony Oliva, card number 450. Had a 6 on this one. The back end is really white. Got really great coloring on the back. So I had this as a 6. This one came back as a 5. It looks like it's got a bent up corner there. A little dent in the corner. These cards have been gone so long, I don't know if it was like that or not. This card looks really sharp for a 5, but that little ding there, I don't know if that was there or not when I sent it. There's no way to tell. I have no idea. I did have it as a 6. I mean, if you looked at this card without something like that, it looks like an 8 or a 9, so maybe it was there. But that's a beautiful looking card otherwise. Don Drysdale, card number 430, had a 7 on this one as well. See, the back's a little bit darker on this one. This one came back a 6. A lot of 6s. I expected 7s on a bunch of these. I got 6s, but 6 is still a pretty good grade for this set. That one's got a little something on the surface there as well. I don't know. Looks like it might be on the slab. I don't know if there's anything else on this one. Just a little slightly touched up around the edges and corners, but it's a good looking card. I got a Yankee Rookie Stars. This is card number 469. It's got Mercer and Womack as the rookies. I expected a 6 here. This one came back as a 6. Miscut. Just off center there. Again, you got something inside the slab. What's going on with this? The second one where there's, looks like the surface is scratched on this. Or something. I don't know. I think it's I think it's just on the, it's on the surface of the slab. Who knows? But last one here, Tommy John. Known for a bad surgery. I had a 7 on this one. Card number 486. Came back a 5. Again, not, man, he's got these slabs all kind of all marked up. There's another mark on that slab. It's not on the card, it's on the slab. I don't know what they're doing here, but kind of roughed up all the marks in the front. On the back, it's not as bad, but on the front, it looks like it's on the car, but it's not. It's on the slab. Anyway, so we got a 5 on that one. Another mark in this corner on the slab. Jeez. I don't know why this one got. I don't know why this got a 5. It looks better than it could be something on the surface. Like, might be a little something right there on the surface. I see a little mark right there. That's probably why. So I missed a little bit on that. But again, paid $9 a piece for these. Got some great high number grades. These are probably the best. Well, the McCubbies are good as well, but McLean 8, the Roberts 8, and then the Horace Clark is a tough card. But overall, good return. If you guys are looking for any Topps high numbers or 1966 Topps, let me know. Give me a shout. These will all be available, like I said. I'll probably actually try to move some of these on Whatnot if anyone's interested. So I'll go live on there and try to move some there. But reach out. Any of the platforms. Thank you guys for watching the video. As always, check us out on all the major platforms. Give us a follow. Give us a like on here. Trying to grow the channel. I think we're up to like 160 subscribers and growing. So we've jumped quite a bit here recently. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time.